Right, on to another meal in our Omnia oven. So what I wanted to make was papousakia, which is Greek for little shoes. So it's like a stuffed aubergine that look like little shoes when they're cooked. So I'm going to use the actual grill in the bottom of the Omnia oven to roast these off first. So the first thing is to roast the aubergines off. Now the first problem we've got with the Omni is these are too big for the Omni. So I'm going to have to cut them in half and roast them in half. So I need to oil them first. I'm going to cut them and let's see if we can get them in this way. Yep, that's going to fit. So I'll score them. Bit of a tight squeeze, but it'll do. These won't be as big when they roast off. Just get some oil rubbed into them. So the first stage is going to be roasting these off until they're nice and soft. Then we scoop out the middle and do the filling. So let's get these babies on. Again, as with everything, it's a low heat. You don't want a high heat. So it's quite efficient that it works on low. It's a bit of a tight squeeze, so what I will do is once they've cooked a bit, I'll probably take the top off and just push them down a bit further. So let's leave them for a while and see how long it takes. Now the aubergines are roasted. What we need to do is get the middles out of them. So just scoop out those middles before we fill them. So that's the middles out of the aubergine. Don't need to throw away the excess, you can keep it, make yourself an aubergine dip. Now for the middle, I'm going to use a filling that I've already made. So it's very much standard filling, mince, onion, tomato, there's some chilli in there, some garlic, and oregano is really important if you're going to get that Greek taste, or if you're an American, oregano. So you want to get that all fried off, mixed up and ready to go. I'm going to use it in these shells, but I'm going to put the shells into the actual silicone so everything's ready to go. So they're filled. The next stage is to put the topping on. So I'm just going to use some white lasagna sauce. I am practicing this for the van, so last thing I want to be doing in the van is making sauces. I just want to get this ready and then sit down and play my guitar while it's cooking. So I don't want to spend too much time. So we'll get some sauce on. So that's the topping nearly done. I'm just going to move that onto here so it's ready to go later on. And then just a bit of seasoning on top. So as we said before, Greek, so oregano, and a bit of salt and pepper. Right, it's ready to go. Nikki's out doing yoga and then she's off for a drink with the yoga lasses after the classes. So that leaves me to drink some wine and do the cooking for when she's in. Cheers. So, last thing to do before I stick it on, just want a drizzle of oil over the top. Olive oil, of course, because we're doing Greek. Bang it on. And get it lit. And I'll just leave that until she's back.